Yo, what's up, Brickstreet fans? It's Adam here for the Brickstreet Boy, back with another video, and today we're taking a look at a brand new Lego FIGBARF. Now, I've done quite a lot of these sort of videos before, where I just take a whole bunch of custom figures that are necessarily related to each other, and then release them all in one vid. So that's what I'm doing today. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this showcase. So the first minifigure in the showcase is Tom Holland's version of Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Now, this figure I've already made in one of my previous shorts, but I'm remaking it just because I want to show off a new addition I've made to the figure, which is this brown backpack over here, which I hadn't had before, and that comes in a set from Jurassic Park, though it's come in others. Speaking of Jurassic Park, that torso is from Owen Grady from Dominion. That face is Zombie Hunter Spider-Man's from the CMF series. Then I just gave him some wavy brown hair, which has come on many places, such as Robert Pattinson's Batman. And then his legs are Sabine Wren's from Star Wars Rebels. So yeah, that is Nathan Drake, which is a figure that I really, really like. It might just be my best custom ever. So that brings us on to our next minifigure, Supergirl. Here is Supergirl from The Flash. I got her hair from Spooky Boy from the CMF Series 16, and then her face and hands are from America Chavez. That torso and cape and arms are from Batman vs Superman, and then I gave her the legs from the Kendo Fighter from CMS Series 15. I think that's a good part usage, because if you look at the Supergirl suit from the film, it doesn't really have any, like, in-your-face details. This has, like, some very minimalistic printing. I don't know if you guys can really see it on screen, and I think that is a really good piece, so as it gives you like that like one cohesive print. It adds some extra detail, but it looks like one full suit. So yeah, that brings us on to our next minifigure, Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Here is Spider-Woman, aka Jessica Drew from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Just another minifigure that I think just looks excellent. I got her hair from Monica Rambeau from the Marvel Studios CMF series, and then her face is Bumblebee from the DC CMF series. I actually came up with a really good torso print idea, which is to use the one from Miles Morales from either the Mech or the Daily Bugle, because it gives you like that dark red jacket, which she does wear, but then it also gives you like the spider symbol underneath. Then her arms are from any of the Incredibles, and then her hands are just some red ones, and then her legs are from Spider-Man's from the Far From Home 4+ set. So yeah, that is Jessica Drew. That brings us on to our next minifigure, Star-Lord. So here is Casual Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I got his hair from either Colin Creevey from the Harry Potter Chamber Secret set, or from the Hogwarts Magical Trunk. Now, I am going to offer an alternative. This is the official Star-Lord from the Volume 3 line of sets. As you can see, it uses the typical Chris Pratt hair. You can use that, though I've always just associated this one with Star-Lord, as I just think it helps. It looks very, very nice in my opinion. I can't really explain it that well today. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and I just dropped the minifigure off the table. I don't know where it went. So, yeah, anyways. His face is just the standard Chris Pratt face from either Star-Lord or Owen Grady. That torso is from Classic Space, because he wears like a space t-shirt, then with some arms, either from Hyperion from Marvel, or Vacation Robin from the second Lego Batman movie CMF series, and then the legs are Jay's from the Ninjago movie CMF series. So yeah, that is Casual Star-Lord. Here we have Guy from Free Guy, who is a character I've been wanting to make for quite some time. I got his hair from Bucky Barnes, and then his face is from Ant-Man. That torso is from Parkot from the Lego movie, then I gave him the arms from Alice from the Disney CMF series 1, then the legs are Garmadons from the flashback Garmadon from the Lego Ninjago movie CMF series, and I gave him these grey goggles to represent his glasses. That brings us on to our next minifigure, He Who Remains. Here we have He Who Remains from Loki. I got his hair from Finn from Star Wars, though it's come in other places. His face is actually from T'Challa Star-Lord from the Lego Marvel CMF series. Then his torso is Minerva McGonagall from Harry Potter. Then threw on some arms from Batgirl from the Lego Batman movie. I really like that because it's got the purple up top and then the yellow details on the bottom. Then threw on some reddish brown hands. The legs are from the Evil Knight minifigure from CMS Series 15. Then gave him a purple cape. So yeah, that is He Who Remains. That brings us on to our next minifigure, Howard the Duck. Here we have Howard the Duck, which is a pretty wacky inclusion, but it was really easy to make, and I just love how it turned out. His face is Donald Duck's, well, I mean his moulded head rather. Then I got his torso from the Small Clown from CMS Series 5, because he wears like a wacky, goofy red suit design, which is very like colourful, and I think it helps get that look really, really nicely. Then I gave him some red short legs. So yeah, that brings us on to our next minifigure, J. Jonah Jameson. So here is J. Jonah Jameson for Spider-Man No Way Home. I got his bald cap thingy, like with the hair sideburns. I don't really know what to call it, if I'm being honest. From Alfred from the Lego Batman movie. Then I got his face print from the official J. Jonah Jameson from the older Daily Bugle, not the big one. Then I got his torso from the Lego City, so some flesh-colored hands, and then the legs are from Harry Potter, so it gets the belt, shoes, and pockets. Looks really, really nice. That brings us to our final minifigure, Ms. Marvel. Here we have Ms. Marvel because the Marvels is right around the corner. I got her hair from Cersei from Eternals. Her face is from the 2017 Ms. Marvel. Her torso is from the 2022 Ms. Marvel. But I gave her one of the arms from the Nutcracker from C Massive 23 because I really like the bangle design. And then her legs are just from that same Ms. Marvel from 2022. So yeah, that is my FIGBARF for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more awesome LEGO videos. Goodbye.